They get it back. And Chamberlain gets it to go.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Ball passes to Davis. That's short off the rim.
That look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Chamberlain. 16 points for him. Ball against King. Ball, that's good. Ball's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the left side wing. Here's Wall. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. 9 points for John Wall.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Chamberlain with a screen on Wall. Pass to Gugliotta. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Wall dishes to Davis. A fadeaway, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for John Wall. Anthony's checked in for the Warriors. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Anthony's got 15.
Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Davis kicks to SGA. Chamberlain with the block, and he's able to get it back. Another shot, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. He's got 13.
The mid-range stroke of Bryant, you got to admire that. I mean, he's got a terrific feel from here.
Pass to Anthony. From the arc, Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back to you, Kevin.
You just won a fair fight. Okay. Okay, thank you, Allie.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Way outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Johnson, the pass to Allen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Anthony against Anunoby. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Got to do way more than that to throw OG off. I mean, he relishes working against contact.
Pass to King. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Davis. Bryant inside, defended by Allen. Davis setting the pick for Bryant. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Johnson. And Davis sends it back.
A ferocious defender. You don't want to try to take those kind of shots with Davis lurking in the background.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And here's SGA following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. And he gets the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Golden State moving the ball around. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Again, Golden State.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 19. The kick outside to Butler. Outside, Davis. 4 on the shot clock. Over Gugliotta. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Warriors. King outside. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
How about King loves throwing it down with major force there. Showing you some nice athleticism with that vicious throwdown.
And the Lakers making a change here. Rodman's checked in. Chamberlain's checked in for Golden State. Williamson comes in for King. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Rodman. Davis down low. Johnson on him. And Bryant wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark. The drive by Williamson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bryant the pass to Rodman. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Really good cut from Rodman there, being rewarded for working hard in that screen and roll action.
Pass to Chamberlain. Williamson looking it over. Now here's Allen. There's the triple. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the beat. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Pass to Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And Melo is highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hands.
And Bryant throws it down hard!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Lakers lead by 11. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Coach J.J. Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. We've been in the half-court or in transition, and we've been organized. We've done a really nice job. And overall, our guys fought.
I know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Welcome, and fellas, what a half it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also known as SGA, and he hasn't been MIA today. And Kenny, when you had a first-half performance like this one, did it change your routine at the break?
No, not really, but it's tough not to have a letdown. Your adrenaline is still pumping. I mean, your head is about to explode in that locker room.
See, Kenny, that's when you got to harness your emotions.
Says a man who probably took naps at halftime.
So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd like to take a nap right now.
So would the people listening.
Oh, that's a real yawn.
And now back to the SGA show. I mean, the first half. It really has been all SGA.
Yeah, Shai's got it all. He can shoot it. You cannot keep this kid out the lane. The defense is just getting frustrated.
Yeah, he's making those guys look helpless, but how do you slow him down? And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Los Angeles leading by 11, setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Chamberlain. Zion Williamson is out there with Anthony. Then it's Johnson, and it's Allen in at the 2 guard. Davis kicks to Kobe. Davis setting the pick for Kobe. Back to Davis, and Davis throws it down.
There's Kobe drawing the defense's attention and then making a play for his teammate.
Warriors trail by 13. Allen outside. Back to Johnson. With the step back, Anthony. Rodman grabs the rebound.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Butler in the corner. Outside, Bryant. Lakers passing it around. Battling Dribbling inside, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Rodman outside. Rodman sets the screen for Kobe. 6 to shoot. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Golden State. Johnson in the corner. Lobs it up for Anthony. Williamson, the pass to Chamberlain. And that one, good. Chamberlain got 22.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now, here's Butler. Rodman with a screen on Allen. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. He's got 22.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Allen kicks to Johnson. Outside Anthony. Chamberlain with a screen on Rodman. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Chamberlain. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside, Kobe. Rebounded by Anthony. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. A putback, and staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors.
Excellent hustle from Allen, always in motion.
High post, Bryant. He's against Allen. And so Steve Kerr. Decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Warriors making a change here. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Second, the Warriors.
And they...
Lakers leading by 7. Now, SGA. He's got 21. Shoots a fader. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Bryant's got 24 points. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson's shot is off. And stolen by Williamson. Down low. Chamberlain against Davis. Here's Anthony. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Rodman passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Rodman. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Blackman. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers leading by 5. Right side, Butler. Butler hammering it home.
Man, what strength from Butler. Refuses to be tied down or held down. Excellent concentration on the and one.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certain. proving that tonight.
And I also like how they're working the low post, getting those high percentage looks. An excellent game plan so far.
Now here's Bryant following the miss by Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe kicks to Rodman. Shot clock at 2. The shot by Kobe, no good. Warriors trail by 8. Puts it up from 12, and it comes off the front of the rim. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Davis. Over Williamson. Count it from 12. Davis has got 16.
Well, I tell you what, Davis is at his best around the basket, but the mid-range shot is a big part of his game, too.
Here's Blackman. To the middle. It's stolen by Davis. Johnson against SGA. Davis kicks to Bryant. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Johnson. The Warriors pull it in. Chamberlain got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kobe off the bounce. And the shot goes in. Kobe's got 26 points.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Johnson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. SGA surveying the defense. SGA double team. Rodman dishes to Davis. Over Chamberlain. And Davis can't get it to go. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Down by 12. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Siakam is checked in for Jimmy Butler. The Warriors also with a sub. Lloyd's checked in. Shot from the wing. Anthony can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's Bryant. And he can't jam it through. The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. And it's Williamson missing. And Los Angeles guys shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense.
He worked so hard on the defensive end. Anthony proving to be a difference maker.
Ray Allen. He's checked in for the Warriors. Stolen by Allen. Okay, time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Though it'll take some time to fully recover from this injury, the staff has given him the green light to play on it. Guys?
And Allie, we thank you for the report. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Williamson outside. Here's Floyd. He has 5. And here's Anthony from the arc. Chamberlain. And Davis sends it back.
You don't know exactly where Davis is. He's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Lakers working the ball around now. And here's Bryant for 3. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Allen outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game.
Allen is lights out. as a three-point shooter. Love how fast his release is. Staple gun quick.
Now here's Kobe. 26 points for him. Clock at 6. Driving in. And the dunk by Kobe.
You know, when it's Kobe running that pick and roll, I think you've got to blitz it. Get the ball out of his hands. Otherwise, you're in trouble.
Pass to Allen. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. OG Anunoby comes in for Rodman. And John Wall subbed in for Bryant. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
SGA against him. From deep, Wall. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Floyd. He has 5. 1:04 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Siakam. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Jimmy Butler is checked in for the Lakers. Warriors trail by 9. Johnson outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Davis. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Puts up a deep 3, and Blackman pulls it down. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And here's Chamberlain. 24 points for him. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time erupting for a throwdown.
To the paint, and stolen by Siakam. And here's Wall outside. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's Kobe Bryant making things happen for Los Angeles. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Come on, everyone. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Siakam is out there with Butler. Then it's Bryant. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Wall in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Sinks the triple.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Johnson against Wall. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
OG Anunoby's checked in for the Lakers. The Warriors also with a sub. Duren, he's checked in for Klingon. It's Allen on the wing. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Butler. Butler on the attack.
Excellent job getting that strong position inside. Butler doing work. Really nice.
Warriors trail by 15. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Gugliotta. Pass to Allen. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Ball passes to Kobe. Kicks it out to Siakam. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Bryant. Duren pulls it in. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Allen passes to Johnson. Here's Gugliotta. And there it is for him.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Ryan against Allen. And Bryant throws it down hard!
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Just The terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Here's King, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Lakers leading by 11. Kobe kicks to Siakam. On the wing, Anunoby. Out to Kobe. Anunoby with the screen for Kobe. Gugliotta grabs the board.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
King's shot is off.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Anunoby passes to Wall. Back to Anunoby. Butler against King. Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Anunoby using his athleticism to force that one down.
To Duran. And here is Allen. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Duran, no good. Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Butler kicks to Wall. Now here's Bryant. Back to Wall. Kobe against Allen. Here's Kobe. No good there off the double clutch.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Duran. Here's Gugliotta. Allen outside from deep. Good on the triple. Allen's got 16 points here in the second half.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. Nice job.
Is here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Siakam. Rodman comes in for OG Anunoby. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Kobe. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. Well, Coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Boy, the leadership, the unselfishness from Butler, you can count on him to share it.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Golden State. The high post shot. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night. Lakers leading by 12. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Butler. And stolen by Williamson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Warriors making a change here. Boyd's checked in.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Los Angeles on D. To the inside. And Williamson throws it down.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Lakers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Rodman sets the screen for SGA. Driving inside. And Davis gets it to go.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Floyd passes to Chamberlain. It's stolen by Rodman. Here's SGA.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Warriors trail by 14. Here's Blackman. Rodman with the rebound. Rodman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Butler. Oh, yes, he did. Five up and 5 down for him so far.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And here we go. It's Butler. And Rodman with the basket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Floyd and Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD, has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
And that one's good by Butler. And the Lakers lead by 20.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Williamson outside. Pass to Floyd. Here's Blackman. Here's Anthony. And the Warriors miss again.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to... careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Floyd. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Here's Kobe, and Bryant throws it down hard!
And he anticipated the play, and Kobe finished it on the other end.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. It's time now to present our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite.
You really have to admire.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can...
The previous play is under review.
The officials allow
personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with...
The ruling on the floor stands.
For just the immense speed at which these players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, with double-checking. And the game continues on.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Kobe with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Davis and stolen by Chamberlain. Now Williamson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Rodman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's SGA. And stolen by Williamson. And it's the Warriors on the break. Allen with it. Picked up by Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Here's Bryant. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Williamson finds Johnson. Williamson with a screen for Johnson. Pass to Allen. Three-pointer. He drills the 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Tries from 10. Does not go in. Warriors trail by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Man, always nice to get win number 1 against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against the Warriors.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Davis. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Puts it up. It's in. His shot is pure. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.